How'd it feel getting back out there today?
It was amazing. Just excited to get my feet wet and just experience, be out there on the field, be productive, help the team win, and just own my role for what it was. But it felt great. And kind of have that moment where, because last year this is where it ended for me, so have my beginning here this year is pretty cool. But it's all about what's next now and moving on to Cincinnati and just continuing to dominate what I can do and help the team win games. That's it.
What was going through your mind, like in the pregame as you're walking around getting ready?
Just trying to think about my role. I'm a big believer. I'm not superstitious. I don't think the field has bad luck, any of that stuff. I tore my ACL for a reason last year, and that opportunity that I had to kind of build a strong mindset and go through that entire process with Jerome, and I owe a lot of. I'm very thankful for the Jerome Reed and Tom and the crew in there for doing their best with me and working with me every single day, making sure that I'm back to where I am now. So I owe a lot to them, and it's just about what's next and what I can do to help them win. So
you picked the special teams tackle. What did that first hit feel like?
Oh my God, I've waited 296 days to get out there and play football. So I knew it was going to happen. I told myself it was going to happen, and it's a tackle. It's a tackle. So that's my job. Like that's what I'm supposed to do. Like I expect nothing less, and just grateful to be back out there. I love this game, and when it was taken away from me for a little bit, it was messing with me a little bit. So I'm grateful to be back, and excited for the future and what's next. So
you mentioned Cincinnati. That's a pretty big game.
Oh my
for you
God, yeah.
personally.
No doubt. It's I got my brother on the other side of the ball, but at the end of the day, it's just the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Philadelphia Eagles. So you're not gonna make it any more than that, and just play for what it is. You know what I mean? So
when does can you hang on one second? So when does the conversation between you and your brother stop this week?
Dude, we were talking last night, and he's like, we can still talk like over the game and stuff, but he's like, we just can't talk football because we just cannot talk football because I don't know, and it's hard not to because that's what we do. Like that's our everyday life. But when it's gonna cut off, probably tonight. I'm gonna call them because they just finished up their game too, and we'll check in for a little bit, and then we'll probably chat about what we're gonna do and stuff. And I'll see him at the end of the week and after the game and stuff. So just 1 week. It's 1 week, just 1 week. It'll be tough, but that's my guy. Somebody I talk to every single day, almost like my therapist in so many ways. So it's gonna be tough. Like I don't even know. I haven't even thought about it yet. But like I said earlier in the week, I was like, it's gonna be a breakup, low key. It's gonna be like a breakup between the two of us. So a 1 week breakup, it'll be all right. We'll both go our own ways, play, study our game plan, play the game, and then after we'll be back like we never left. So I'm excited for it because it's something that we've been looking forward to since we were little kids. And it's not surreal, but it's we expected it. We worked for it, and it's just gonna be cool to have that moment with him on the field. So
what I already know about this team, we're gonna fight, and it just seems like everything just coming together. Everybody just believing in one another, and man, like I told you, I'm happy that it's showing up because we work every week. Had to deal with all that last week on how we won that last game, and I'm happy we came out against a good Giants team. I mean, no matter what, them boys, every game they've been in a close one. So for us to come out and do what we did today on defense, and offense got rolling, and special teams did their job too. Man, I'm just loving all three phases of the game.
The pass rush specifically, what helped you guys get going today, and what was your thoughts on everyone getting involved?
Like I told you, they come in bunches, man. When one started, Sweaty started it, and they came in bunches. Everybody got a little bit, and man, I was just happy just to see it. And for me, I'm just got to stay with it. What we did this week, can't be satisfied. We got to still keep going. We got so much ball left, but we figuring out our identity as a D. And I'm just, proud of the guys on how we stayed together because it could have went another way, especially that pass interference that they got because it was still a close game. And I'm just happy the way we came out and competed.
Can I give you guys some momentum as a pass rush unit?
I think so. We just got to stay focused. Can't worry about all the ups and downs of the year. We won today. We had 8 sacks. Happy for Jalix. Jalix got in there. Nolan, all the guys that people been questioning, everybody got a piece in there. JC got them 2 today. Who else got 2? Nakobe. I'm just happy for all them guys because I know what that feel like, to finally get that off your back and finally have a game together where we kept them out the zone.
What was it like for you watching Saquon today?
I felt good. I mean, I didn't know he had 170-something yards, though, but, hey, keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Especially against your team, that's good revenge right there, boy. Without even saying nothing, just going out there and doing your job, playing. And I know he didn't do it by himself. The O-line did a great job, especially with Jordan Mailata being out. That boy Fred, proud of him. You know, like I say, it's just all about us just keeping that momentum going and building as we go.
Good. How are you? How'd it feel out there today? You and Saquon were picking up chunks.
It felt good, you know, getting us both started and going, knowing Saquon's going to come in this game ready to go, and, you know, me coming in, doing my job and, you know, backing them up and taking advantage of those yards that I did get and, you know, helping this team win.
What was he like during the week and leading up to today's games?
Normal, you know, but amped. You know, he was ready to go, you know, ready to, you know, just showcase and do his job. And, you know, we both came in like that. So it's a rival game. It's a division game. So, you know, we both come in doing the same thing.
Were there any signs you could tell that this was like a little special for him?
I couldn't tell, you know, because I wasn't really, like, you know, paying attention to it. But at the same time, I knew he was ready to eat today.
Over 250 yards on the ground today. How good did it feel to really just get things going on?
Man, shout out to the big guys up front, you know, and them guys really, you know, getting a push and doing what they do. You know, especially when you can, like, you know, get the ball rolling on the ground a lot like that. So it felt good.
The offensive line is a little banged up. So what kind of credit do you give the replacement?
You got to give a lot of credit to those guys. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jordan, Lane, Cam. Man, those guys really, they doing their job, and, you know, it shows with the 250 yards. So yeah.
Kenny, what can a win do like this do for a team?
We could just keep the pressure on, you know, keep our foot on the gas and continue to, like, stay focused. You know, this win right here is going to keep us going all year, and it's another win. So we just going to stay focused and keep doing what we're doing.
What was like to keep things rolling once Saquon came on? It was like you were able to just back you.
I mean, it feels good to just back in there. It feels good to just executing plays, right? It's always, you know, we talk about, you know, execution fuels emotion. So, you know, regardless if it's running the ball, throwing the ball, when you have those big plays like that, yeah, it always feels good. Guys get fired up, and especially when you start moving the ball the way we're able to towards, you know, middle end of the game. It's always a good feeling.
You guys have had players come in when someone gets hurt. This time it was Steen's turn to come in. You know, how do you think he did?
Yeah, I think Steen did good. I mean, sadly I can't look at him while I'm in the play. So, yeah, we got to go back and look at the film. But, you know, it's like I say every week when we have guys that go down, you know, we have an expectation in the O-line room that, you know, if somebody goes down, the next guy up is going to be able to, you know, execute at the same level, right? So, you know, everybody in that room prepares every week like they're the starter. So if something happens, guys go in. You know, we don't treat them any differently. It's just like whoever was starting, next guy in, there's no drop.
Landon, this is the first time you guys have been ahead this much. I think since the Dolphins game last year, which I guess probably contributed to the fact that you guys really ran the ball late. But I mean, we always hear about offensive linemen wanting to run the ball. Is that what was behind you guys just kind of dominating on the line stretch as the game went on?
Us wanting to run the ball.
You always hear like offensive linemen say they love to run the ball more than pass protect.
Well, I mean,
you're being more physical, you know.
Yeah, it's very simple. If you're in a fight, do you want to punch somebody in the face, or do you want to get punched in the face? And it's not necessarily that simple. But again, it's being able, especially the run game, getting in a groove with things. Sometimes it takes a little bit to figure out, you know, what a defensive line's doing. Specific guys in there all play different ways. So, you know, being able to kind of do that consistently, not get away from it, helps us to get in a groove to understand, like, all right, this is how we kind of change things a little bit to make plays more efficient.
When you're in a fight with a heavyweight like Dexter, does it give you more of a chance to win the fight when you can lean on him instead of him attacking you?
I mean, Dexter's a great player, right? He's really good. I know he's had good game to start the season, and, you know, we went in with a good game plan around, you know, a really good defensive front, and you know, I think we executed that well, and, you know, it's kind of our whole job is to go through the week and decide, you know, what's the best game plan against this defense.
You guys picked up the tempo a couple of times throughout the game. How much do you feel like that?
You know, we got some coverage wins, and we played together, man. And then the offense did their thing. I mean, there's no telling what we can do when we put both of them together.
In terms of when you look at the sacks numbers, you guys are really starting to, for you especially too, you got a few in a row. What triggered your ability to get sacks these last 5 games?
Man, I'm be real. I just been rushing well, anyways. It was just a matter of time when would I have time to get there. And I've been rushing the same. Ain't doing nothing different. But as a group, we've been taking care of each other. And like I said, the back end, they've been doing their thing too. We both sides been improving a lot. So like I said, we just came together today.
You guys had a backup in at left tackle today. What were your conversations throughout the week leading up into this game, knowing that you potentially were going to be facing someone a second string at left tackle?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I already knew they were gonna chip the shit out of us, and that's exactly what they did. But if we did we just knew if we got the opportunity, never take anybody lightly, for sure. Because I'm like, you're gonna get their best for sure. So. Yeah, man, we had a plan, and I mean, it worked out, but we definitely knew they wouldn't just allow us to just get free rushes, you know what I'm saying?
You got chipped on your sack, too, so what is your mindset in that moment?
I was like, God damn, how I come through on this, and I just can't miss them. But I ain't expected to just come free, well, not come free, but get through on there. I just hit a move, and they won. But I already knew they were going to be on it for the rest of the game. I'm like, they ain't going to let that happen that easily again. But, yeah.
You've mentioned take care of each other as a pass rusher as a whole in the past, good and bad times. How much do you guys as a group improve with that sort of discipline, rushing as one?
Shoot, meetings, practice. The more we spend time with each other, through our dinners, all that stuff that's when we come together and we start to get that connection. And then once that happens, it's just like, let me take care of the guy next to me. You know what I mean? That's just all it is, man. And then you feel happy when the next guy gets, and then they happy for you when you get yours.
When you feel like you're rushing well, but the sacks aren't coming, how do you prevent yourself from getting frustrated?
Stay away from cliffs. Stay away from everything. Like I said, man, just like the first 4 games for us, it's like a few of us been rushing well. Now everybody is, but it was just like, when will we have time? You know what I'm saying? And it's been quick pass a lot this year, but I mean, it came together past couple of weeks for sure.
Is it something you can build on when you get this kind of pressure?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, now that's what we expect. You know what I'm saying? Not every day you get to do that in a divisional game, tough opponent, and we just came together today.
I mean, it's really cool just coming back to MetLife and being able to come out here and perform that way is a great experience.
We talked last week after the game and you thought maybe it was something you could build on. Do you feel like that's happening for you right now?
Definitely. I just feel like we see what we did. We're gonna look and see what we did today and find ways to improve on what we did. So,
is it fun when it seems like everyone's getting involved in rushing the passer?
Yeah, it's a great feeling, like knowing that the whole D line is getting back there, knowing that the whole D line is producing, and even the linebackers getting back there and affecting the quarterback. It's a great feeling.
It seemed like everyone's pretty excited for Jalix to get his first one.
Oh yeah,
What's that moment like for the whole team?
I mean, that was huge, because Jalix works just as hard as everybody else, and we go out there putting the same time on that field. So to see him be able to get home was great.
What can a win like this do for the entire team?
I mean, this is a great win. I feel like it is a product of our work and the work we put in week and week out to find ways to improve. So I feel like it's a great feeling for us.
As a whole, the defense, you haven't given up a touchdown in 8 quarters now, 9 quarters really, if you want to go back. The group as a whole, is there a turning point? Do you think something has clicked from that standpoint?
I mean, I don't know if it's like something that's clicked, but I just feel like it's a product of us working hard every week to continuously improve on what we've been coached to do. And everybody's taking up their role and attacked it. So I feel like that's what has come from that.
What does it mean that you guys see the results of that hard work? So it's not just stuff being harped on you guys time after time again.
I mean, it feels good seeing our hard work pay off on game day. But like I said, we just got to continuously do that and continuously make that show up on game day.
How does it feel to win a game, in pretty convincing fashion? It's been a while since that happened. Better than the alternative, I guess, right? Close game.
The win is a win. That's for y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with us, It's hard to win in this league, so that's up for y'all to talk about and all this other stuff. But we just trying to get a win.
That feel like more of a stronger building block offensively, though?
Yeah, at times. At times, stuff we can continue to work on and continue to try to get better with. But
Can you take us through your touchdown? Can you take us through your touchdown?
It was just 4th down. The corner was squatting. Jalen gave me a great ball, and I just finished it.
Was that kind of like a similar alert to what it was last week when you had the long catch to kind of seal that win against the Browns at 40 yards? Was it similar to that on an alert type play?
No, it was just a play call. That was a play call.
How much does it help the offense when the run game can really get going and give you guys more of a balance and establish a rhythm?
It helps the offense out tremendously when those guys are running the ball really well. We set up the play action. We didn't really get to it because they were running it so well. So,
how happy are you for Saquon?
Extremely happy. He held it in all week. He tried his best. If he said otherwise, he lying. But I'm excited for him. I'm happy for him. He deserves it.
You said you gave him some really good advice. What was it, and what do you think? Why do you think it meant so much to him?
Because in this game, you're going against your old team. You can get in your own head, and I was just telling him, good or bad, don't register. Whatever happens in the game, don't register it in your mind. You make a great play, it didn't happen. You make a bad play, it didn't happen. Just keep going. It's the next play over and over again. And he played really well today.
You had said earlier in the week that he would unleash the beast in him and stuff. What was it like seeing him do that?
I mean, it was fun. It was fun just to see him, break the runs, because he was hungry for it. So I'm just glad I can be a part of it, So I wish he would have broke his record. But he was okay with not doing it. So that shows what type of teammate he is, and what's important.
So he was well aware of
I
that.
think the guys told him. When they told me, and I'm like, why you ain't break it? He was like, it's all right.
Offensive line's kind of been in flux a little bit with some guys moving in and out. How do you think they caught up today, especially with the run block?
The guys did a great job. I don't know what we rushed for. 270. So that speaks for itself. The guys came in and they did what they're supposed to do, and that's what they expected.
That said, only 14 pass attempts.
Yeah.
What about that?
It's like a good and bad thing. We're happy the guys ran the ball, but we want the ball too. Which was a few more attempts, but it's all right. It happens, and you on to the next game, and you take it. So it's all good. Thank y'all.